Hey guys, what is going on? And today we are not in Geometry Dash. We are actually going to be celebrating the final Geometry Dash related video here on the channel. Where today, so there's a couple reasons I'm ending off the series earlier than usual. Than usual meaning I did not complete all the levels. So number one, there's actually a couple reasons. Number one, the views are down a lot, like the ranks and stuff in the videos that I post on Geometry Dash are really low. And number two, I'm not enjoying it as near as much as I used to. Like, I kind of dread filming them. And yeah, if I don't want to do it, then chances are I'm not going to continue the series. And then icing on the cake is just, they're not getting much views. So I'm sorry if you like the Geometry Dash series. Hopefully you can find some more things you enjoy watching here on the channel. But we're going to be ranking the difficulties of the Geometry Dash levels that I completed personally, not, for example, not Theory of Everything, not Clutterfunk and stuff like that. We're gonna start off Stereo Madness. So we have really easy down here, easy in the middle, a bit hard, slightly hard and hard. Oh frick. Okay, so Stereo Madness was easy. Now the reason I'm putting it there is because the triple spikes at the end got me every time. But of course, it's the first level, so I'm gonna drop it into the easy category because of the triple spikes. I mean, if we're talking like, yeah, it was pretty easy for me to complete. I'm not basing it off of, like now, if I look back on it, it's really easy. I'm doing it like when I complete the level, the skill level for me personally. So next up we have, Back on Track. This one was really easy, but I'm gonna put it in easy, of course. Now, I don't really remember this level, so yeah. Polar Gist. It was really easy, but I think I might drop it in really easy. I don't know. Now, Back on Track, I feel like it was easier than Stereo Madness. I'm actually gonna drop Stereo Madness in really easy because it only took me 2 days. Now, I haven't done a lot of tier listings, so I'm bad at it. But Stereo Madness took me 2 days or 1 day completing. Now, Back on Track was pretty easy. If I remember correctly, this one was easy. And then I think the fourth level is, trying to think, Dry Out. Now, Dry Out was tough, slightly hard. Like, it took me, now that I think about it, a bit hard and slightly hard. I don't know, but Dry Out took me a while to complete, and the upside down part really just threw a big loop for me, and I didn't really know how to. I don't know. I'm not reading the script. I don't know what I'm saying, but it was hard. Base after base, easiest level. Do I even need to say any? Do I even need to say anything about it? It was so easy. Like, it took me 7 minutes of recording. Even the upside down part was so easy. Now, Can't Let Go. It took me 2 to 3 hours of recording to beat this guy. Now, I really don't understand why it was this hard. Like, see, it's ranked, the little yellow thing. It should be freaking the purple face because it's so hard. It's that hard. Like, this level was so hard. It stressed me out so much. And it took me 600 attempts, which isn't that bad. But I didn't play all that much trying to beat it, so. At the beginning, it was like a little thing that went like this. And then there was a spike, and then there was a spike at the top. So first off, you had to jump over the spike, and then you couldn't hit the spike up top. So I always died on it, and it was really annoying. So, yeah, Dry Out. Putting up there now, Jumper. We can find Jumper. I'm gonna put it in the middle. Now, it kind of was easy, but it was actually easy. But at the time, I thought it was really, really gonna be hard because after I came off of Can't Let Go, it actually was in the middle because it was a lot of memorization. And so the blocks, like, sometimes you didn't jump and sometimes you did. So you would, like, if you jumped, then you'd screw up. And sometimes if you didn't jump, you'd screw up because you needed to jump. And sometimes you didn't jump. or else you'd hit the block above you. So that's why it was a lot of memorization, a lot of you had to focus. Like you couldn't just be on stereo manner. So I'm gonna hit the screen. What was the next one? Time Machine was it was a bit hard because of all the triple spikes, but I think it took me like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna put it in the middle. Now by then I was like mastered the um triple spikes, so that's why um I've said triple spikes playing a big factor, but this I for some reason it wasn't hard and I don't know why. Now I kind of forgot the order of the levels, so I'm just gonna go. Last processing was slightly hard to hard. Now it's more hard than dry out. It's more hard than dry out. Now these aren't really in particular order down here, but blast processing is almost in hard. It like the mirror part of the wave was really hard, and I almost gave up. No, I didn't give up, but yeah, that was really hard to do. And also the UFO was hard to master as well. I kept getting 70% for some reason. I did not do Clutter Funk, unfortunately. Did not do Club Step. Cycles was easy. Honestly, it was easy for me. It only took me like 15 minutes to do. I don't know why it was this easy. A lot of people say it was hard, but for me, it actually was not hard. And I don't know why. I literally don't remember the level. Like, I don't remember. I know it introduced the ball thing, and I mastered that really quickly, so yeah. Deadlock, of course, I didn't do. Electromagnetic Ventures, I'm gonna put in the bit hard. It took me like an hour. Now, I did not practice this. Like, this was the last level I completed, and I did not really have so much interest in Geometry Dash back, like, in here. So that's why I'm gonna put it in a bit hard, because I didn't have much practice, and I got kind of mad on it. But if I remember, the hardest part, I don't even remember what the level was, but we're gonna put it in a bit hard because I know it took me an hour. We did not do that. We did not do that. We did not do that. Two levels left. Three of everything. It was in the middle to easy. Now this one was really easy, and um, I cannot remember what these levels were, but I knew that I remember enough that this one was easy. So yeah, the explanation's not gonna be that good, but it was easy. And then last level. So I did not do that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. And not that. X step. I'm actually gonna put it in a bit hard to in the middle. I'm debating. Should I put it in a bit hard or in the middle? Um, um, trying to think. X step was, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it in a bit hard, and then I'm actually gonna move cycles up to in the middle because if I remember, the beginning part of cycles was really hard and it was really hard to master. So I don't think easy would be appropriate for that one. So this is my list of Geometry Dash levels that I completed. But I'm not going to end the video off there. I am going to predict what these levels are going to be. So if you've completed these levels, let me know how I did on these levels. Now, this stuff is just in my opinion and my experiences, but this I'm going to predict. So Clutterfunk, I'm going to put in hard. Clubstep, hard. Deadlocked, hard. Three of everything, too, hard. Geometric Dominator, slightly hard. Electrodynamics, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put this in slightly hard. Slightly hard. That, maybe? Yeah, all the demons are up here. Electrodynamics, yeah, I guess up there. All right, that's it. So this is actually going to be the finale of Geometry Dash. So if you want me to return to Geometry Dash after I've had a little break, no, actually, I sometimes you just need a break from things. So maybe I'm not saying this will happen, but maybe in 2-3 months I'll come back and beat whatever levels I haven't. But if that doesn't happen, this was a great series, and I'm glad I discovered this game. Provided me with months and months of weekly content, and it got a lot of people into my channel. Actually, that might not be true, but yep. So, I'm sorry if you enjoyed the series, but good things have to come to an end, my friends, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.